Hey YouTube, Angie B here. So I'm coming here today with a little tutorial on these little shaker cameras that I made. Show ya. So here's a few. I love making these little cameras. So I was asked, well, by Miriam here on YouTube, Crafty Butterfly. I don't want to get it wrong, but y'all know who I say when I say her name. And I sent her some of these in her challenge that she recently had. And she asked me where I got them. And I told her, I think it was Amazon. So she asked if I could, because of course she went looking for the dies. Hey, girl, I told her where to look for them. I didn't have the link, unfortunately. So I said, you know what? I like making these and I enjoy making these. So I'll go ahead and do a little process video of it. So this is the die. And it actually comes... where's the die set? I must have I had it here somewhere. I believe it's like a Memorydex die set. And it comes with the Polaroid and it comes with another camera that is smaller. So, but I use this one. It's the bigger size of them. So I have all my pieces cut here. I have the front paper, back paper because you're going to need it to cover. I'm going to use vellum and acetate. And then I also cut these two little gold circles out that are perfectly just happen to fit around the front of the camera. Now these two little circles do not come with the die set. I happen to have a circle, when you get multiple circles, I just use the two smallest ones and I tape them together, and then I glue them down. So first thing I'm gonna do is we will stick the vellum on to the back of our camera, and then we're also going to stick our acetate on to the paper. Now you can do acetate on the back as well and have it completely see-through. I'd just rather have the vellum, and then this vellum has like a little cloud in it, so it kind of gives it a background. And that's why I use the vellum for it. We're going to stick that on. Oh, why is that bending up like that? That's never happened before. Interesting. Heavy. Put it down. Never had the vellum go up like that before. That's weird. That's fine. It can do that because I'm actually just going to go ahead and stick the piece of paper down on the back that needs to go on it. So you can use whatever on the back. You can use a coordinated color paper to your front. You can use white, whatever. I mean, you're not going to see the back if this is something that you're going to just stick down on something, But if you know you're not going to stick it down, you might want to coordinate the color of the paper. And I actually flipped my die as well to make sure, just because my paper was textured. So yeah. Give that a little press down. And I am using the thick foam, of course. We'll do the same with this one. I just love making these little cameras. They're fun. They're fun to decorate. They really don't take long to put together once you cut everything out. They really don't take long. I mean, the longest I think what takes is to just sit and embellish them. Like, decide what you want to put on them. Honestly. That's what takes the longest amount of time. My fingers are dirty. It's getting all over the back of this. Oh, what is on my fingers? Something on my fingers. Oh, I did. Oh, hope it ain't that, my ring keeps twisting. Sitting here with a freaking spider crawled across my desk. I do not do spiders. Okay, now I'm going to use... Where'd my acetate go? So thin. My acetate, I'm going to go ahead and glue to the back of the paper. So... Hold on. I'm actually covering... Trying to remember, because I'm also covering the little one over here, and I put just enough glue so it doesn't like smush over to inside the window. I did a little bit there. Alright, I'm gonna let that set off to the side, let that dry, and then we'll do the second one. Figured I would just make two. I have got to clean my fingers off. There's my bone folder, so I can give it a little press. Oh, I'm sorry I'm moving, you guys. There we go. My apologies. I forgot where that was. So I give it a little press after it sets for a minute. Where did the second one go? Oh. Okay. And then we can go ahead and put the gold circle around it too. If you don't have to do the gold circle, if you don't have the circle dies to be able to do it, then, you know, don't do it. The paper is etched. You can see the etching there. So, but I just felt like, oh no, not that one. I just felt like the gold. I mean, it doesn't have to be gold, but whatever color you want around it. I just feel like it gives it a little more. And like I said, the circles just fit perfectly around it, so it worked out. So I said, yes, we have to. And I would hope most of my ladies out there that are crafters and have dies probably have the same circle, you know, type of dies that you can just tape together and then you do this. All right, so now we have our cameras ready. So I'm gonna pause this and grab a couple shaker elements to go inside of our cameras. Okay, so now we got our goodies here. So these are my fronts. Got a couple things here that we can use. I always like to get like a butterfly, and this one, well, doesn't have butterfly, but paperhead butterfly. We're gonna put a butterfly in each of these. Okay, mind you, these holes are very small, so you know, I'll put a flower in each too. You can't put but so much in them. Okay, so the things that you want are gonna want to be tiny and make the most effect. So I have some clear little balls here that came in this. I got this was like from a birthday swap, I think. Yeah, I think it was my birthday swap, and someone sent me like a whole container of these. All these basically came out of that container. I love it. So we'll put those in there because they make quite a bit of noise. Throw two of them over there. Okay, and then since we got some yellow going on in this one camera, and put a couple of these in there. Oh, these little flowers, they're very fine. And then in this one, since it's all pink mainly, I'm gonna take some of these little iridescent pink clear ones in here. Oh, and I did want to add some little teal. Oh, you're not open? Oh, you're not open. Where's the one that's open? Oh my goodness, I had a diamond dot that wasn't even open. Well, that was wrong anyway. Well, I'm going to throw a little bit of these in here, all because it has some of this color on the front. That's the only reason I'm doing it. So now, let's see if we can get this top on. I want this, my tweezers at, oh, not those are disgusting. I want this one cup flower to be upright, so I'm just kind of flipping it over so it's upright there. All right, I think that is good for what's in there. You hear the noise. All right, so we're done with those. Now to top them, I'm using Fabri-Tac. Stronger, I like it better. So I am going to use Fabri-Tac. Plus you gotta keep in mind a lot of the back of this is acetate. Now don't go around your acetate. Go around your circle, you know. Press, 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 press. And since my little boss lady thing here is kind of heavy, I'm going to set that there. And I'm going to grab this one. Try to stay as far away from that as possible. There we go. And voila. Press, 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 press. Press it out. Now you can, you know, put the Fabri-Tac on the foam first, or put it on paper first, and then lay it down. I think what I typically do is put it on the foam and then put this on the top. But at this moment, I felt like it was just easier for me to put it on the paper and take it down. That way I could actually control where it was going a little better. All right. Okay. So look, now you have your little shakers, and now they're ready to embellish. So I have this sticker word book here. Love it, Tim Holtz, Ideology. I typically tend to go into this and pick a small word or something. Like we have lucky, heart, or something small enough to fit, or you can even cut it into two. Life. Let's see. Do your best. That's kind of small. Make a wish. Heart and soul, rise above for good. In my heart, found. Love you. So we can do. I think I'll go back here to. I'm just gonna use lucky. That's pretty interesting. Well, that's for one. Still gotta do another. And I have this pink scrap here that goes on the back, so I'm just gonna put that down on here, and then I'm gonna cut around it, and that's gonna be our little sentiment for one of them. Little scissors. Okay, so that's one. And then for the other, I don't want to use this color because that's not the same. I might have to use white. Alright, so I think I'm just going to use this one. It says, I love us. And it's just going to get glued down. This doesn't need a background because I actually like this just like that. So I'm going to I'll put that like right there. And then my lucky one, we're going to put over here somewhere. And I might pop this up. Oh. There we go. Zoom out a little more. Sorry if my camera's shaking. Where this thing is gonna. It's on my it's on my cart. It's like connected to my cart. So where are we gonna put Lucky? Kind of want to put. We'll put Lucky here. Okay. Lucky, I love us. Now, let me pull out some other things. Okay. Got my container of cabochons and stuff. So, found this little heart. See what else we got. Got a gold here. This says Lucky. I got rainbows of all colors. Which one's going to be the better? Yeah, I don't want food. I'm not messing with food. Which color? See, these rainbows have different colors. Oh, yes, that one. That one, I think. I think that one or that one. I'm thinking this one. Yeah. So we got a little rainbow. We'll put on there. Alright. Don't want no crowns. This is I Love Us so far. Thinking this, maybe with this. No. Like I said, I don't think I want food right now. Maybe if I'm gonna put a flower over here or not. Lucky. Oh, it's a cute little bow. I have to cut the back off of it. See, things you come across when you go through these little bins. Let's see. Oh, this one's kind of hard. I don't know if I can cut this so easy. Yeah, we're not gonna mess with that. Nope. That's a little too hard. No, we're not gonna do blue flower. And I do have like these little pom-poms too. Let's see, maybe. I don't know. You can add some little pom-pom thingies. We'll see. Let's see. It's just fun to decorate them. It's fun. Just decorate them. Okay, pause this real quick and I will be back. Alright, so we are done. So I didn't want to put you through the process of me, you know, figuring out where I wanted to put everything. So I'll just show you guys. So you saw me do some of it. Put that on. I had these little pom-poms in different colors, so I just placed them in different places just around the Lucky. This tiny, tiny, tiny bow. Female. And as well as the stars, I sprinkled some of these different color stars around it. And then 2 of the little diamond dots. Okay. There's that one. And then this one. Did I put that on here? Did that fall off? Wait a minute. Did I even put this on here? I don't think I did. Anyway, it says, I love us. So I put this little heart cabbage on here. These little leaves and roses are actually nail art. So I have a ton of that. That's, you know, tiny stuff. And the gold piece, little fabric. You know, I can't remember who it's a business here on YouTube that a lot of ladies buy from, and I can't remember who it is. It may have been the Crafter Shop or somebody else, but I bought these and that from both that same person. So yeah, that's what I did with that one. And then if you want, you can add a little tassel like hanging from the side here. Recently, let me show what I did with the latest ones I'd made. So, with I made 2 of these recently and was going to upload that video, but it didn't. I was having a problem with my phone that day. So, with these, what I recently did was I kept the little circle pop out from here, right? And then the gold circle center from when I cut the circle. And then I just put a strip of pink paper around it to match the camera, just to make it seem like, you know, this is like the lens that you take off or something. So I just strung it to it so it could hang from the side. I put a little screw head in the foam right there. And yeah, put some gold and white twine around it just to hang it. And, you know, you can't, you know, put it on there. It's just for aesthetic, you know. But on other ones I made, I hung little tassels from the top of these. But yes, this is what the little shakers look like when they are done. Probably shouldn't have shook that so soon. Looks like some stuff is sticking in there. It's all good. It's just a little shaker for fun. So I hope you like that tutorial. Like, comment, share, subscribe as always. Miriam, there you go. Here's your tutorial. It's very simple. Just cut it out in the foam, the paper, your background, your acetate, your vellum. If you want to use vellum in the background, you can use acetate. Fill the goodies and then just take your time and decorate them. So yeah. And you can even cover the sides if you want to, but I don't think there's a need to. But yes, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Bye.